What's going on? It's Fist, bringing another great edition of PUBG for me to you, because that's what I do. Usually you see Call of Duty on my channel, but I just want to give you some backstory, why I'm playing PUBG, why I'm on the Xbox. So, the story goes like this. First of all, if you're interested in buying your family member an Xbox X in this game that comes with it, I'm going to tell you not to do that. I used to be on the Xbox for 10 years, and then the console interface was terrible, so I went to PlayStation. But I played PUBG on Steam. Problem was on Steam is that they didn't make a controller friendly. It was all keyboard and mouse. If you don't know what a keyboard and mouse and the difference there is that you have more precise aiming, so it's really hard to compete against people like that. Of course, it's on a PC, so you don't expect it to be that way. The news came out that PUBG was going to be released on the Xbox X or whatever, Xbox One S, X, all those. And so Phil Spencer, whatever, took control of the reins on the Xbox and the gaming. And the Xbox X was a huge update, and they hyped it up, and although it's just a basic, upgrade from the last Xbox X with some better graphics, I decided to get it because I was under the pretense that, this game, which is a PC game, would be console friendly. And that meaning you cannot have a game that comes from the PC be exactly a PC game on the console, although the console game is a PC. The problem is that a lot of people use the analog controller. They don't use a keyboard and mouse. Unfortunately, on this game, you can use the keyboard and mouse. And if you look at all the settings, it's made for a PC. So the problem that I have with this game is, first off, it's not that I don't need aim assist and all the other stuff, and why don't you just use a keyboard? That's not the reason that I bought the console. I used to play Diablo 2, all those other games. I was a PC gamer, but I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to be a console gamer. So I was under the pretense that this game was going to be a console-friendly game, meaning that if you're going to have people use the keyboard and mouse on PUBG, then you should give people better aim assist, other things, because there's a huge dead area zone with the analog sticks. It's very hard to aim in this game. It's like you're rolling on ice skates. And there's a big flip-flop between first person, ADSing, all this button pushing, and you can't compete against that when somebody's got their fingers on keyboards and they're flip-flopping and zigzagging in between trees, and you can't shoot them. And so it's a very unbalanced, unfair, unfun experience. Not only do you spend all this money on this console, and then on top of that, they say buy this game, it comes with it. The game's unplayable for a person that uses a analog controller. Now, to top that off, you have lag issues. I don't know what's going on. The connections are, for a 100-player game on the console, it's very tough. I don't know if the new Xbox X, because of the graphics and the way it was built and ported over to the Xbox Live and console gaming, is it lagging because of that? I know it's only 30 frames. There's a problem with smoothness, rotating over to shooting somebody. So another problem arises that a person could be on the Xbox One and you could be on the Xbox X, and the foliage and the background and the graphics are going to be much richer and deeper. So a person that's playing on the Xbox One, the original Xbox One, the graphics card is not going to be as strong as the Xbox X. So they're going to be able to see you more than you would see them. if you had a brand new Xbox X. So there's a lot of compensation that needs to be implemented in this game. Either one, you gotta have it to where everybody's on the same playing field. One, either you can only have people with the Xbox X playing each other, or I know that's kind of ridiculous, but or take away the option of keyboard and mouse and let everybody figure out the nuances of the analog controller with the settings on the Xbox and the Xbox X. That's only fair. Everybody's on the same playing field, and that's the way it should be. If you're not going to do that, then you need to put aim assist in for the analog controllers or something that's going to be, you know, where you can have an option, keyboard or analog controller, and they have to be equal, because it's unfair that people pay for the game, and because somebody has a keyboard and mouse, you know, they could beat you. And that's not what comes with the Xbox X. It comes with an analog controller. It doesn't come with a keyboard and mouse. So that's a big problem there. So I really hope that, I know this game is new and it's ported over to the Xbox, but as it stands right now, when I'm seeing them advertise this game, and they're saying, oh, it's going to be a great experience, and it's a survival game, and yeah, those are all fun and great things, but you know, going to a playground and constantly getting your ass kicked is not fun, especially when you don't even have a shot. You're not even giving anybody an opportunity to play this game and be equal to people who have keyboard and mouse. So that's my biggest hang up right now. Is I think the number one thing right now is the keyboard and mouse versus analog controller. There has to be some balance there. The second thing is when everybody lands in the same section, there's a lot of lag things going on where it's slow. The game just comes to a halt. So your character's stuttering. I don't know. They need to do something right into code where a bunch of people land in the same spot. There's got to be some lag compensation there or something, because it's really unsmooth and it's unfun. And then my next thing would be, you know, graphic wise, you guys have to pick a graphic settings, you know, across the board for people who have the Xbox X, the Xbox S, the Xbox X. You know, it has to be all the same, because having somebody laying in a shadow and they think they're in a shadow and the person just snapshots you or whatever, snipes you, it sucks, because you know, you think you're in a shadow but you're not, because the other person has an Xbox S and you get smoked. So they need to do something about that. And then the other thing I like to say is that this game is a great game. I mean I hate to tear it down when it first comes out, because I know it's got problems, but at the same token, you know, you can't sit there and have people buy this game under the pretense that it's going to be fun, and they get the Xbox and they pull out the Xbox controller and they get the game and they're like getting destroyed. It's a big turnoff and it destroys the community. I think you guys should go out and start a Reddit post, tweet this out to Spencer Phil, Xbox support, Xbox Battlegrounds, PUBG, whatever. Let them know. Let them see what I'm talking about. I know you don't see it in this video, but let them. I mean, this is hours and hours and hours of me just getting destroyed on the Xbox X. I mean, it literally, like, these people are professional or something, and I come to find out they're using the keyboard and mouse, and it's terrible because you can't do nothing against them. I mean, I cannot do all kinds of moves and be exact. I have the settings. Believe it or not, I have the settings all on 0 or 1. I have 0 on everything except for the scopes. They all have 1 on. And it's crazy. It's impossible to hit those. So, and then, you know, to switch between first person and third person and all that, I mean, it's hard enough. I mean, at least you got to make the game to where it's playable, to people can enjoy themselves. So this is my PUBG video. I mean, I want this game to work. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought the Xbox X. Otherwise, I wouldn't have spent the money on the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing Call of Duty, I'd be playing something else. So, you know, do us all a favor. Post this out there. Say the same things. I know I'm not the only one. There's got to be tons of people that are, you know, I mean, it feels like my guy is on ice skates when I'm shooting at people. It's terrible. I mean, I hate that feeling when you know you're aiming at somebody and it's either connection or your character sliding all over the place. It sucks. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Here I got a little 4-piece in this game, which is kind of cool. I got 4 kills. Made me feel good. And you know, got 4 kills. And then all of a sudden I got to the military base and there's a guy obviously camping in a pod. It's so annoying. I mean, this game has so many variables. That's why you just keep playing it. It's not like Call of Duty when you play it and you get bored because you know where everybody's going to be at. You know what's going to happen. You pretty much know which are the best weapons. And then on top of that, because this game is so messed up as far as like, you know, just crazy variables in it. Like I looked in down here and I saw it was empty. I should have known better, but I didn't have a grenade or nothing to go up here. And I opened the door and came down the stairs, but I burst shot this guy, but I just didn't hit it. He just popped out of this door. Oh, man. Bad move, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like PUBG, let me know. I hope they fix it. Post up, guys. Say the same thing I'm saying. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.